Hi everybody, Beneza again. This is a video for the Rio Olympics 2016. I think I got a bit of a ghost, or I think it's just the sun glaring through maybe. If you can see that thing going up and down, I think it might be just the sun glaring in and out, I don't know. But anyway, this is a video for the Rio Olympics 2016, which is still going on. I always enjoy the Olympics. I got a bit grumpy with my wife because she gave her, or our son, I should say, his Xbox 360 back, and she said he could put it on the main TV in the living room. It's like, so what am I supposed to do if you're watching TV in our bedroom and he's playing the Xbox 360 in the living room? She's like, oh. So we kicked him back into his room with the Xbox 360, and he seems to be quite happy with that because he likes to close the door anyway. So, opening ceremony came, wasn't too impressed. I like watching the teams or the countries come through more than anything. So that went past, and the gymnastics was okay. I thought Simone Biles was good. Kind of annoyed that the gymnastics don't make them do different routines in the individual to the team event or whatever it is. So I think she did the same routine like at least 3 times, and my wife was like, "No, it's more than that." And it's like, that's boring. Why would you come in and do the same routine 4, 5, 6 times, or how many other times it is? To me, that doesn't make sense. Like, if you're going to do an individual event, come with a second routine, and I think they should make them do a second routine for the individual stuff, or you know, add up everybody's points in the team event, and then whatever individual points they get for each event, whether it be the beam or the floor or the rings and whatever else. Add their points up for individual. Okay, you this team got the most points for the team. This individual, got most points for individual, and be done with it. Because I don't see the point of doing the same routine over and over again. Because you've practiced it so much. These young women, and men, uh, they train 300 days a year, if not more. So for them to do 2 different routines shouldn't be much of a problem. So the swimming was okay. Not really too bothered about swimming anymore because Phelps pretty much wins everything for the men. Now he says he's retired. But watch the women's basketball and the women's soccer, and I think the track and field most of all at the moment. I was shocked that Australia in the women's basketball team got knocked out in the quarterfinals. Shocked that the USA women's team got knocked out in the soccer quarterfinals, I think, as well. So, excuse me. So that was 2 shocks for me. More so the women, I guess. That USA women, sorry. So that was a bit of a shock. Because I would have expected the USA women's team for soccer to be in the final, no matter what. But that's the fun about these competitions, whether it's the Olympics or the World Cup. You turn up with 11 players on the pitch, and try your best, and hopefully you'll come out regardless of who's considered the better team. It's the same with the FA Cup in England for soccer. These so-called lesser teams who are semi-professional or not even professional go up against professional teams, and they hope for an away day to get some extra money for the teams and be giant killers, so to speak. So that's one thing about the Olympics I like. I was watching the 800 meters. I think it was the 800 meters hurdles earlier, and I think I can't remember. It was a Cuban guy or a Sri Lanka guy, and it's possibly his last Olympics. And the commentators were saying that he made a rookie mistake and guessed when the gun was going to go when false started, and as he got upset because the commentators had said that he was supposed to medal, or he was one of the medal contenders anyway. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. So turn up to the Olympics and hope for the best, and do your best and hope that you get a medal. Preferably the gold medal, obviously, but so far so good. It's now getting down to what I call the boring stuff, or the rowing and um, BMX and golf, women's golf, men's golf, and all women's golf bores the hell out of me. Same as cricket. Cricket bores the hell out of me. And I've been watching these NASCAR adverts with that Western singer. I can't remember, Blake Shelton. Saying that NASCAR's on, and that there'll be more American flags here than there's national flags at the Olympics, and the Americans can share the podium all on their own. It's like, well, I was thinking, screw you, because we're a global nation, although we're split into countries. That's the fun about the Olympics. We all come together to unite. And I was watching Usain Bolt today in the highlights for the 200 meters, and the Canadian guy running up to him, standing next to him side by side, and they're grinning at each other, and they were having fun. It was it was competitive fun, and that's what it's supposed to be. Among different countries, and that is what the Olympics is about to me, is a global community coming together. And it just goes to show that if we had a global government, and we can stand together as one global nation. So that's one reason why I like the Olympics, because it's that global community coming together to compete. Yeah, you want to beat each other, but it's a global thing that I enjoy watching, seeing all these different countries be amongst each other, stand next to each other and compete. Not compete to kill nobody, to gain control of a country, to have power over anybody. That's one thing I like about Usain Bolt. He's very respectful, and he was talking to a Spanish TV reporter, and he made a stop for the American national anthem, and it's not even his own national anthem. He's like, "Can you wait, please?" And the national anthem, da 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 da, played. Then he's like, "Yeah, but what were you asking me again?" Basically, so yeah, it baffles me how, especially America, who apparently is the greatest nation in the world, which, in my opinion, isn't nowhere near the greatest nation in the world, can put up a NASCAR commercial or advert and act like that. So, boo to NASCAR, boo to Blake Shelton for actually doing that advert or commercial. I'm really shocked that he would have done that, because as much as he may be an American, what's he going to do when Donald Trump decides to bomb everybody and they bomb back, and they decide to bomb where he is? So I guess these idiots aren't thinking about that. But thank you for the Olympics again this year. Hasn't been the best one that I've seen, but it's been enjoyable anyway. And my 10 minutes is almost up. And if you've watched this video through its entirety, thank you. Leave a comment, like it if possible. Thank you.